I am one of many people who always has this question on my mind. Seriously, why is it that when we walk into some homes we feel good and other homes we don't? This topic really acquired my mind until I decided to research the reason. And the truth I reached is that this topic doesn't really have anything to do with a fancy house or nice decor. It's more about your brain. Let's take, for example, a child walks into a room where there are two strangers he's never seen before in his life. Suddenly, we found him approaching one of them, starting to play with him and smile at him, even letting him hug him. But the other stranger, he stays as far away from him as possible. And I am sure you've asked yourself before, why? Even though he doesn't know either of them. The answer, because his intuition sensed that the first one was safe and the second one wasn't. And scientifically, this is called neuroception. Simply put, it's your body's internal surveillance system. Imagine it simply decides if a place is safe or dangerous within a few moments. And this isn't something we see with our eyes, it's something we sense. So sometimes everything on the outside can look amazing, but your neuroception says it's not safe. And the second thing you need to know is that this thing is born with a human before they're even born. In fact, there is a lot of research that shows that a fetus in its mother's womb can use this neuroception and sense her emotional state. So if she's happy, it feels safe, and if she's stressed, senses danger. Now you're asking yourself, what does a child have to do with homes? The answer, the same radar that a person uses to figure out if the person in front of them is safe or not. It's the same radar that gives them the feeling of whether the house they're entering is safe or dangerous. Now, let's go back to the idea that this isn't something we can see with our eyes, we sense it. So, let me tell you how. First, from the warmth of a smile. Are you just smiling politely with your mouth? Or are you smiling with your eyes, not just your mouth? Second, from the way you greet. A warm greeting that makes the guest feel welcome and makes them feel comfortable even before they walk in. In contrast, a cold greeting that makes the guest feel like a burden and want to leave. And finally, from the smell of the house. If it smells like coffee or food that remind them of family, that means safety. Because the brain naturally relaxes with things it's experienced and knows. But the smell of chlorine and strong disinfectants is a danger signal. And this is something our grandparents taught us long before psychology ever did, where they always used to say, meet me, but don't feed me, which means that a genuine smile and a real welcoming are way more important than a full of table or a beautiful and fancy house. Because the safety someone feels inside a home starts with a signal your body picks up before your mind even forms the words. Okay guys, if you liked my video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and comment below this video. Thank you for watching.